And we back. Welcome back to the second attempt at the fourth episode. I'm Shaheem.
And I'm Akeem.
And this is the Brotherly Love Sports Show.
All right, so let's jump right into it.
Let's hop into it. Full transparency. It's our second time recording this video because the audio was messed up in the first one. So, yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
We figured this thing out, man. We gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Let's recap another Eagles dub. Well, our first Eagles dub since recording.
Yeah, since recording.
And let's
get back.
Yeah,
on the Giants.
Let's get back on the Giants. Yeah. Actually, I think it was our second win because the Vikings win.
The Vikings win.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. Them boys balled out.
They did.
Them boys really balled out, man.
I was surprised and happy for a lot of people, like a lot of groups. Definitely from the play calling. Gavin Patula did a phenomenal job throwing some screens in there that we really haven't seen. Got back with the RPO. The O-line group, how they really came together and gave Barkley some good gaps and even got our backup running back Tank Bigsby to 100 yards. Yeah. So hey,
we was balling on all phases.
At all phases of the ball, I was good. I was glad to see Jalen Hurts have another phenomenal.
Yeah, he got put in some conversations, and we're gonna get into it later. It was a good game on all phases of the ball yesterday. So yeah, that was a phenomenal win against a meddling Giants team. So we gotta get back. It looked great on every side of the ball.
It did.
What stood out to you?
For me, offensive or defense, or just pick one?
You can go. The floor is yours. Bro.
Okay. So what stood out to me was one, I'm going to say Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts stood out to me. Definitely maneuvering in the pocket, getting the balls out when he needed to. Had 4 touchdowns of the day. He's entering the MVP contender conversations now. That was glad to see. So he stood out to me. Then on the defensive side, I'm glad to see Jalen Hunt have a phenomenal day. This is definitely his best game yet. I know he had to pick 6 the other week, but from a DM perspective or getting to the a sack perspective, great performance.
I agree on everything you just said. Them boys really had a gang. They had a gang, bro. I think that offense, that running game, and I'm going to give a huge shout out to Brett Toth. I think a lot of people were nervous looking at the depth chart and seeing Brett Toth as starting center, but he got comfortable, and even Jordan Mailata shouted him out and said he was a center all along, and that's where he needs to be as a backup. Obviously waiting on Cam Jurgens, but he balled, and that was something I was ecstatic to see, and seeing Saquon get to be the old Saquon.
Oh yeah.
That's
what the goal was this whole time. Yeah. The run game going.
Yeah, I mean the offense
and feed off.
Yeah, for sure.
God, it was so good to see.
Yeah, definitely.
It gave me flashbacks of like last season.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it just felt so good.
What this offense can be, especially when you get AJ back and get everything back to what is looking good. Now I'm gonna move on to the defense side of the ball. Jalen Hunt played his tail off. Like I said, that one of those fumbles will really go our way eventually, and I'm excited to see what this defense can be, especially because I assume help is on the way when it comes to the edge rusher position and the cornerback position.
And we gotta give a shout out to him because we definitely talked about him
for sure.
Keely Ringo
balled.
Keely Ringo.
He balled, bro.
I gotta tip my hat off to you, man. He definitely had a good game.
Yeah, he put up some good tape and really took that next step, and hopefully he builds onto it.
Yeah.
And see what we got going on. But yeah, it was a full team win. Who was your offensive MVP and defensive MVP of yesterday's game?
Offensive MVP, I'm gonna give it to Jalen Hurts. Like I said, another phenomenal game, and he's entering that MVP contender conversations now.
For sure.
He only gave 1 interception, but he's like, come on, man. 5-2, 6-2, something like that. So
6-2.
it's like, come on, give it to him.
Balling, bro.
Now, defensive side, like I said, I'm gonna give it to Jalen Hunt. That's who I would give it to. But who are your?
So my offensive MVP, I gotta make it a co-MVP and give it to.
Okay.
I gotta give it to Brett Toth and Saquon. Those like I'm saying Brett Toth, but like
the O line,
the O line, they really stepped up and was very dominant against a dominant defensive line.
Yes, 100%.
I know that record is what that record is, but that defensive line they have is the meat and potatoes of that team. That's their bread and butter right there.
100%.
And we had a good game against them, and we won't see
two running backs. Over 100 yards.
Yeah, that's
you got to give
crazy.
a shout out to them. So you're right.
So
I like that.
Having them boys get having 200-yard rushers in the same game is phenomenal, and shout out to them. They really did their thing. So yeah, that's who I have on the offensive side of the ball. And for the defensive side of the ball, I gotta give it to Jalen Hunt.
Yeah.
It's just like
he earned it. He earned it.
That boy playing well. He's playing well, and he really starting to slowly build into what we think he can be. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what he got. I'm really excited to see what he got.
Now I know you mentioned one of the fumble calls is going to go our way. I don't think I understand the rule of it because I feel like in the last few years that was a fumble. But after the other controversial calls dealing with the refs that game, I'm okay to live with that.
Yeah, for sure.
If I was a Giants fan, I would get mad at that tush push one.
Yeah, because now let's hop into that. that so officiating, bro, was terrible.
Both sides.
On both sides of the ball. And I could see where Giants fans would be frustrated.
100%.
Because that was just bad. That was just bad officiating. And I think it's bad officiating across the league this year.
Yeah.
That tush push to where Jalen Hurts reached across, strike at the first down, and Kayvon Thibodeau grabbed it. Oh, that was a fumble.
That's a fumble. When I was watching the game, I was like, okay, fumble, let's move on. He probably won't do that one again. Yeah. Where it's not the goal line, he reaching the ball out.
For sure. And you gotta call that, unfortunately.
You gotta call
hey.
The other one with Quinyon, that was controversial too. I didn't like how they called it offensive pass interference. It was two guys just battling.
Yeah, I would have.
And I think you just go and let them battle that out. Yeah, he lost that one, but cool. I mean, but I can't just sit up here and act like we don't get bad calls our way through games in and out. So yeah,
it's a pendulum swing. Yeah, for sure. If we don't get one, we don't get one when we can get it. So yeah, it is what it is.
Because I don't think they would have won the game after because of the refs. But that definitely didn't help it.
Definitely, bro. That whole officiating, the league has to get better at that. I don't know how you fix it. I don't really care, but they have to fix what's going on with the refs this year. One thing I wanted to get your thoughts on, especially as we progress through this bye week. What are you excited to see coming out of the bye week? What do you think?
Man, honestly, and I'm gonna keep saying it. The only thing that hurts us is injuries. So with a full team, I don't think no team can. I mean, with a healthy team, no team can beat us.
For sure. Heavy on that.
And then I think, especially like where we are in the season, where we're growing into the season, this is a perfect time to have a bye week. I know you can't pick the bye week. I think last year was like really early after like 3-4 games.
And we needed it.
Yeah. So like now it's like having that bye week where it's at right now is just. It's a phenomenal spot to have it there. It's a well-needed spot. So I think that's just my biggest thing. Build off what we're already growing on, getting everybody back healthy from the O-line to the wide receivers, DBs. And then, we get Brandon Graham into the mix on the D-line. I think we get Nolan Smith, hopefully back into the groove of it. And then get Kevin Petula more because he's definitely got more comfortable now with the play calling.
For sure.
I know they probably won't meet a lot, but just to get some talks around it and just keep building on that. I think that's just my biggest thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, would yours be the injuries, or are you thinking that we might pick somebody else close to the?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get in that. I'm gonna get into that after what I think we should, expect to see coming out of the bye week. Like I said, it's health. It's just getting AJ back up to speed, even though he's missed a week. We just getting him that rest that he needs to be where what we know he is. And getting BG back and healthy and up to speed. I think just getting everyone to where we need him to be.
Yeah.
And just keep the good times rolling, you know what I mean? So I think that's where
100%.
we at. And I think that's what we need coming out of the bye week. Speaking of the bye week and what's going around, it's the trade deadline.
Yes.
Is there a piece out there you're expecting the Eagles to try to make a bid for, or who you would hope they would make a bid for?
My opinion on that, I think they will. I mean, the two options that we need is cornerback 2 or an edge rusher.
For sure.
If there's nothing out there that's worth taking the risk on, or there's not a person that's solidifying himself, I don't know if Howie will jump out and just grab it. I don't know, but Howie's a magician, so I really can't say. I know those two positions that we need or some reinforcement on, but I'm not seeing anything that will stick out for us to just go and grab out of the blue. Or
and then like I said, Artie Key, I think is his name, from the Titans. I've seen a lot of people kind of putting our names to putting the Eagles' name in the bucket for that one. So I've seen that around the league. There's a few pieces that I've kind of seen attached to the Eagles. I don't think Howie makes a big swing, like using a second on Max Crosby or something. And I think Max Crosby probably costs more than a second, but I don't see him using a second on anybody at the deadline. I think there's probably an edge rusher out there that we try to get, as a body out there so we can keep getting pressure on the edge. And the CB2, we need a CB2. I think that's probably where we might come close to spending something pretty big on a CB2. I know Keely just had a really good game.
Yeah.
But I think having a solidified CB2 would be great.
Yeah. Or more perhaps with Ja'Cory Bennett. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What they're going to do with that.
Getting Ja'Cory and Bennett, getting back into the fold. That we got to see what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to look like. So there's a few things that we can see coming through the bye week and to the trade deadline. So
I'm excited to see it.
Let us know y'all thoughts on who you think we will get in the bye week. That it could be literally anybody. Let Howie tell it. I'm curious. Comment if you do comment. Just let us know. We actually very interested to see who it will be.
I'm excited. So just throw a comment, throw like a good, realistic, or whatever comment for what
it
position.
Could be unrealistic. Just throw a comment out there, and because who knows how he might make it. He might make it real.
He might.
And if you guess right, there may be something coming your way, and we'll. Maybe a T-shirt. What do you think? A T-shirt?
A T-shirt would be nice. A T-shirt. A T-shirt nice.
A T-shirt.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
Throw in that.
Yeah.
Throw it out there. So if you guess right, we will send you that T-shirt, because I'm excited to see what we do going into this, because we have a tough stretch coming outside of that bye week, right on the other side of that, and we have like the Packers, the Cowboys. We have a few teams coming up after this bye week, so I'm excited to see what we do. So with that being said, I'm excited to talk about the power rankings.
Okay, power rankings. See, this one's going to get a little iffy because of people's schedules, and I know a lot of good teams are playing good teams and whatnot, but I got to give credit when the credit's due. So right now, at 1,
you better be mad.
I do have the Patriots at 1. I think Drake May is balling out with the group that he has. Their defense is looking real good. He's up there in that contention for MVP as well, man. Second, third year in the league? He's looking good. And then at 2, I got the Birds. The Birds is what the Birds is. When healthy, no one's going to beat us. We just got to get back to that being healthy part first. 3, I have the Lions. They're scoring 30-plus points a game, and that offense is looking like they're not slowing down anytime soon. So, Lions at 3. 4 and 5 is a little iffy to me because you can put them in any order if you want. I do have the Colts at 4. Jonathan Taylor's having a phenomenal season.
Yeah.
He's looking like he's going to be an MVP contender or because he's running back, offensive player of the year and whatnot. So he's definitely in that power rankings for that. 5, I'm going to give it to the Broncos at 5. They are potentially about to sweep our division.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're doing it with people I just didn't think was going to. I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't think Bo Nix was going to be what he's turned into. I didn't know about Troy Franklin being that dominant threat. Yeah. I just didn't know that. And, of course, I knew the defense was going to be phenomenal like they are. They're potentially about to be 2-time back-to-back defensive player of the years. So, I mean, I got to shout my hat out to them. They are balling.
Okay, so run through them again one more time?
Yeah, I got the Patriots, Eagles, Lions, and then Colts and the Broncos. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
they all got good records.
They do got good records. And you might be right. But you know who I'm gonna go with at 1. You know who I'm gonna go with at 1. I got Eagles at 1. I got the Birds at 1. We balling on all phases of the ball. We have the toughest schedule in the league, and we handling business.
We are.
So that's who I got at 1. At 2, I'm gonna give it to the Lions. I think though that's the one team that can be just as explosive as the Eagles when they can go blow for blow with the Eagles. You know what I mean? So I got them boys. At 2. At 3, I'm gonna have to give it to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are you don't agree with it, but I mean the Chiefs have all their weapons there. I know it's just one game they're about to play soon today. That team can be very.
They could be
very good.
Yeah, but as of right now, the power rankings, I just don't see how they could be up there.
I think they for sure. You have to get them boys the benefit of it out. That team can be really good. At 4, I guess I'll throw the Colts in there. I know they have the best record in the league, but when you play tomato cans, I don't know what you are. As a team, yes. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor's balling. I will for sure always give you that most right. I know you were balling.
He is.
Everybody else on that team,
that defense looking good.
Yeah, all right. Playing nobodies, bro. All right. And at 5, give me the Bucks. I think.
Okay.
Even with the injuries, and I think Baker slowing down and cooling off a little bit, I think the team can be really good if they hold on. That defense is good. That offense can be really good when Bucky Irving gets back. I'm excited to see what they get.
Because they're out Mike Evans now. It's so sad to see that this is the way he has to go without having 1,000 yards.
Yeah, it sucks.
That sucks.
That does suck. And I hate to see it. He's one of the greats in the game, which is crazy to say that Mike Evans is one of the greats in the game because I literally remember watching him play in college. Right before I was about to go to college, which is insane. So, yeah, that's my top. Okay. That's my power ranking now.
I like it.
I know in our previous episode, that not gonna get released because of the audio. Lord, we talked about hot seats, but I want to say that for Thursday.
Okay.
To give us something really to talk about.
I like it.
And I want to jump right into the start of the Sixers season.
Oh.
That
man, we're looking good.
Boy.
They looking good.
They are.
VJ looking good.
Come on.
Tyrese and Maxey looking
Speak
good.
on it.
I'm so glad to see that we have a young, confident rookie that cares more about the team than himself. Even when the reporters ask him, how does he feel about playing
a Conca Nipple?
Yep. And then he just says, comparison is a thief of joy. Like, you don't hear that from too many rookies, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. 30 points the first game. I think he had like 15 to 20. The second game.
34 first game.
Yeah.
And 18.
Something like that. Yeah. I know it was between 15 and 20. The second game. It's 18. And just playing good. And I'm just excited to see how we're going to look when Embiid comes off restrictions.
Currently winning right now, too.
Paul George coming back. We have Jared McCain coming back. Now, I don't know how they're going to split up the minutes of all of that, of who gets lesser minutes and whatnot. I don't know how that part's going to work out. But for right now, I like the group that's playing.
For sure. Yeah. That team's playing well. That team is doing what they got to do. I know they're only now 3 games this year because they're playing right now. But they are playing well. Once we start getting Embiid back to, even if we get 2/3 of what Embiid used to be, this is a good team. This is a really good roster. Mm-hmm. If we only get 2/3 back of what he can be, because Embiid's a 30+ point scorer a game type of player, and if we can get 25 or 24, and you know what I mean, that's what we need out of him.
8-10 rebounds.
Yeah, and I want to see him, especially entering this phase of his career, and hopefully he gets back to the MVP phase. But if he can get to what he can be, I want to see him take that step into being that leader of the locker room, even if it's not from a statistical standpoint, but from the voice of the locker room. You can't have like the interview that he just had that we talked about, because
that interview was so bad.
That was bad. That was bad.
Because I'm just imagining, like, if AJ Brown said, "Oh, I could rather just stay at home."
Yeah, it'd be a media blitz. It'd be.
I can't believe you. That's how you're coming.
We can't have that. We can't have that moving to the season. We gotta clean that up. And I don't really come for too many players, especially because they're frustrated. But like, that's something we can't have, man. Because we have our expectations are slowly shifting with this team to where, like, hey, we want to see somebody, y'all.
100%.
It may not be championship, but like it may be something like a little run in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's a step.
And my whole thing with that, I know he's going to get back to his form. He's a phenomenal player, great player. Is just really, I just want to see how they're going to balance the rotations from the 1 to the 3 or the 1 to the 4. That's what I'm really excited to see, like, how they're going to do that.
Yeah,
because they have just so many cool, like, different pieces, plug and plays in that, like.
Nick Nurse used to having a lot of wings, so like if he can keep that rotation clean and maybe keep Paul George at, like, not at bay, because that's the wrong word to use it, but like keep him off his feet a little bit longer.
Yeah, because Kelly Oubre playing pretty good too.
Yeah,
Oubre playing good in that little spot. The other guy,
Barlow,
the power forward,
Barlow.
Yeah, he's playing good.
Yeah,
and I'm good. I'm glad to see that VJ's playing good, like, defensively around the rim.
Yeah,
a good guard playing perimeter defense. But when you get block shots and stuff like that,
I think it's gonna be special.
It's gonna be special, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to see it.
That was kind of a quick rundown of what we had. I know we had more earlier, but and I think it'll be good to say that for Thursday.
Okay,
give us some to really look forward to throughout the bye week, going into next week and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited for what all this can be. I know we're still adding stuff, like, so we're still figuring things out. Of course, we just recorded for an hour and had no audio, but yeah, we are super excited. I'm seeing like kind of like engagement slowly tick, but I'm not living by that. I'm living by like how we and you continue to build. You're gonna start working on the TikTok and stuff like that.
Yes.
I'm still kind of like messing around with Twitter and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what we can do, and this at the end of the day, it's just us just yapping about sports. That's the fun part. I'm not gonna hold too many like external expectations, because the views gonna lie what the views lie. But just as long as we're having fun, I think that's gonna come through the mic and through the camera of what we're excited about. Where we build into. And that's what like I would love for y'all to like, if you do watch this, just comment of what you want to see, what you want to hear, how we can get better. You know what I mean?
And I know y'all.
You still can't see that.
It's an eagle.
It's the eagle. You still can't see it, but it's the eagle. We're gonna have a bunch more photos up here for like stuff we're into, stuff, all of that. So, comment what you want to see. Maybe add something that you want on the wall.
But make sure y'all definitely drop who you think the Eagles may pick up
for sure, because that shirt is coming your way if you're right.
All right.
That was another episode. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check in your friends. Call your mom. Someone's looking out for you to reach out to them. That's another one.